Yes, once more, welcome back to the Washington SXM podcast. So please like, share, comment, and ring the notification bell. And again, a like is free, my people, so it helps with the algorithm to push my videos also. Press a like, press the like button, even if you don't subscribe, but do please subscribe and like the video. Anyway, as I said, as I see in the video that I am about to play, take a look at this video and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Anti-Semitic.
You've many of the things that I've read about you, and you've made a mention a couple of times about the Jews and everything, and I'm wondering if you are personally anti-Semitic.
No. How can I be anti-Semitic when the Arabs are half the Muslim world is Semitic? If I was anti-Semitic, I'd be anti-Arab and anti-everything else. No, I think that in this country, there's one mistake that the Jews make. They put themselves in a position where whenever anybody gives an objective analysis of the role that they play, they defend themselves by accusing you of being anti-Semitic. And a Negro is not anti-Semitic when he says that the man who's exploiting him in his community is white, because it is a white man who owns all the stores. Now, is it an accident that these whites who own these stores are Jewish? If it's an accident, then the fact that he says the Jew on the corner is exploiting me isn't an anti-Semitic statement. It's just more descriptive of the man who's exploiting him.
So you see where they had accused Malcolm X of being anti-Semitic. Remember what, in the video, hear what Malcolm X said. The Jews put themselves in a position where if you say anything about them, they have this automatic default that you're anti-Semitic. Which is weird because, as Malcolm X said, how can I be anti-Semitic when you is the one who's oppressing me? And bring it back to the Kanye West situation. Kanye West is a bit eccentric, yes. Crazy, he's not. But what people must understand, Kanye West he have more information regarding the powers to be than we do as the lower class and middle class. He's a billionaire, so he has more access to information that we will never have. And that's what I think people are looking past. The guy is a billionaire, he has way more knowledge of the way things run and the intricacies and stuff like that makes the world work. He rubbed shoulder to shoulder with those guys. Like Jay-Z is a billionaire, and now I heard P. Diddy is also. But notice it, the difference between a black person who is a billionaire and a white person that's a multi-billionaire. Like, for instance, perfect example, Donald Trump. Look at all the things Donald Trump had said toward his when he was running for presidency, going to do it for his presidency. No matter what he said, you notice white people stick to him, because half the country voted for him. Half the country voted for him. He got millions of votes. So he's not the only one that thinks the way he thinks, because if you vote for someone, you align with them in some way, shape, or form. Bring it back to Kanye West now. As soon as the powers to be turns against Kanye West, the whole entire, well, I can't say the whole entire, but majority of the voices that counts turn their back on Kanye West, like Jay-Z, P. Diddy. I read that Ice Cube did the same thing recently, and a couple of other big names. And for me, they should stick by him, because as black people, we need to stick together. Yes, he might do a little odd things here and there, but that doesn't take away from the fact of what he said when he said that they are using him, and look, Adidas right now is trying to take away the easy brand from him. If that was a white person, that would never happen. It would never happen. So I think we as a race, we need to be more, look past the media and what the media is saying about one of our own, especially one that's so high up the social status. And I just don't get it. And Donald Trump is about to run again for president, which I'm pretty sure he's going to announce soon. But look at all the voices that matters in the Republican Party. They still stick and protect him and agree with some of his things. They might say, okay, they don't agree with this and this, but wholeheartedly they are with him. So we should do the same, because yes, this time around it's Kanye West. But I guarantee you they're going to go after Jay-Z next soon, and P. Diddy, and all the other black billionaires there is. One by one, because now we basically give them a free pass to attack one of our own on the highest level. So imagine the lower class men, like normal everyday people, and now corporations gonna use this tactic as well to not pay or to sign up by the contract or to rip off another black person that's have high status. And watch, mark my words, it's gonna be a domino effect. And this time around, it's Kanye West, but you see, they realize, oh, so if we did this to Kanye West, and nobody stand by him, and they bought into this propaganda that we put out in the media that he's crazy or he's a stalker and all this other stuff that we say, and then it sinks in and then people bought into it. So next, what do you think they're gonna do the next time around? They're gonna do the same thing with another person. They must start out from early and build it time by time. They're putting out snippet that this person that person this and this and they're gonna do the same thing. But as I say that we as black people, we need to stick together. And notice in the video back then, not back then, when Malcolm X said the same thing, he had support from the black community the entire time. That's why he was so popular amongst the race then. Because anyway, and again, in my view, black people then in the 70s, the 50s, 60s, is not the same we are now. We are so modernized, and we are now in a position where we are weaponizing racism. Just like how the feminist movement weaponized the movement, and the Me Too, the weaponize. Everything starts out at rate that feminists started to be wanted to be equal. Now they got equality. Now they use it as a weapon to target people, and they're doing the same thing. That's the same thing they do with Kanye West. They're targeting him, and you're weaponizing this anti-Semitic speech that they claim he did, when people had said way worse than him, and they didn't lose billions of dollars like how they did with Kanye West and try to steal his brand. Now I hear they want to rename it, and they're gonna bring in the CEO from Puma and bring him over now to Adidas to basically to monetize his brand and change his name. I hear they said they're gonna do as well, and amongst other things. So yeah, and that's it. Every time I think about it, it hurts. It hurts me so bad because I know a month or two from now they're gonna do this, or maybe it's 6 years, 6 months from now. My bad, not 6 years. 6 months from now, they're gonna do the same thing to another black person. I can see it. It's gonna happen. And they tried it with as I said in my last video, they tried it with Dave Chappelle, but it didn't work. They almost did though. And a year from now, 2 years from now, when we look back into this situation that's going on right now, we're gonna say, oh, what Kanye West was right now, what Kanye West was doing, he wasn't crazy, he was saying what was happening. So yeah, I will do another video soon, a part 3, as time goes on, just as a progression to see how we're gonna turns out and stuff like that. So yes, my people, this is the Washington's podcast. I'll be doing some reviews soon, and I have some conversations that I'm gonna have with a few guests soon as well. So stay tuned for that. Peace.